Pastor Walker, who will provide us with the blessing. Good evening. You look fabulous. We have been so excited about waiting. We thank you for this meal, that consumed and that yet to be consumed. For these and other blessings of this day, we say one more thank you. And the people of God said,
Amen.
Hold on, Pastor. You can stand here for just a moment, please. There is one more person. You may not be aware of this, but there's someone else here who is celebrating an anniversary. It's our wonderful associate pastor, Pastor Sonia Walker. She's celebrating her 5th pastoral anniversary. Congo and her leadership in the community. So we want to say thank you and happy birthday. Oh. And we want to offer you this wonderful montage of your time with us. Now, we've got a couple of things coming. If we could just sing happy birthday one chorus, we'd be very grateful.
Dear Sonia, happy birthday.
My mother's sister, Frances, who is Frances Louise, and I am Sonia Louise, and Frances Louise is with me this evening, and she will be 97 on Monday.
Here in Memphis, Good Tidings Apostolic Holy Mix Christian Fellowship of Saints. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Where I serve as founder and president of the Honeybees Ladies Auxiliary, directress of our annual Living Christmas Tree Cantata, first link on the prayer chain, middle C in the adult handbell choir, and organizer of our annual Halloween End Times House of the Apocalypse. You know, folks, I've always said there is is nothing that brings kindergartners closer to the Lord quicker than chasing them down a dark hallway wearing a Hillary Clinton mask with a gallon of kerosene in one hand and a lit match in the other. Amen. And of course, I also want to congratulate Pastoress Cheryl Cornish for 25 years of being the preacher here at the First Congo. Amen. Can you believe that?
Amen.
Now, some of you may be sitting there thinking, well, Sister Miles, what in the world are you doing in a place like First Congo? I thought you was a Christian woman. Last February, I received an email from Julia Hicks, broadcast to all the folks who works there at First Congo, saying that there was 1,000 pounds of fresh cabbage had just been donated to the church, and it was more than they could use. Everybody help yourself, see it, amen?
Amen.
She provided cabbage recipes and whatnot. I've tried to explain it to her, but it seems to keep falling on deaf ears. This does not happen at normal churches, amen? Recently, Pastoress Cheryl run into me in the hallway, and she asked me, she said, Sister Otis, we are all making commitments to reduce our carbon footprints. Are you ready to make a commitment? I told her that I wear SAS shoes, and they was doctor prescribed, and I didn't know what kind of a footprint they left. She said, no, it's not about that, it's about the amount of carbon gas you generate. And I was a little offended to tell you the truth. I mean, I knew I'd been loud, but I didn't know they could hear me. And I said, no, I have not, and I'm certainly not going to reduce the amount of gas I emit, as long as you are sending me home every day with free cabbage. I'm a woman that loves the arts and crafts projects. And I also spend a lot of time caring for the elderly and folks in need. Amen?
Amen.
And luckily, a dear sister in our church passed away last week. And I was able to celebrate something. I asked her family if I could have her bedpan. They are also animal folk theologians. Oh, hello. A talking mule, see? It just ain't normal. But in honor of your anniversary, I'd like to leave y'all, including the talking mule, in a little song that we sing at my church from time to time. Sister Joyce Cobb, her band, to help me out here on this. Amen. 150 years now. New York unity. Red Rock Camp. Here in the basement. At the back door.
right, but the placement's wrong. It's the 150th anniversary of First Congregational United Church of Christ and the 25th anniversary of Pastor Cheryl being our pastor. Oh, and Pastor Sonia's 5th anniversary.
That's a lot of numbers, man. That's a lot of. So how old does that make you?
Well, I, for one, am happy to be here tonight to bask in all the wonderful, beautiful people out there stuffing their pie holes.
What's a pie hole?
Well, Cecilia, my friends have visited from time to time, and you know what we decided is one of our favorite parts of First Congo?
What, the shared space, fair trade, food justice, equality, the fair trade stores?
Fair trade's not chocolate, baby! Yeah!
Yeah, that chocolate's good, for sure. Well, those two, but we love what the church does to save the planet after what the humans did to it.
What do you mean what the humans did to it?
I mean, you know, the pollution, the trash everywhere, the depletion of the ozone, the waste of utilities. Animals didn't do that. It was humans.
Humans take better care of their cars than they do the land.
It's terrible, and now our poor Earth is sick. But we love that First Congo is doing a lot to help save the planet and nurse it back to health.
Absolutely. You know, there are a lot of great programs in place.
Oh yeah, the honeybees and the raised garden, recycling, the solar panels.
And First Congo also taught the congregation how to live more effectively and efficiently to reduce their carbon footprint on the world as they participate in the Carbon Whitewash program. So really, the church is helping to keep the world as beautiful as me.
Well, at least to keep the world beautiful.
What?
No, Cecilia, you know what we're thankful for?
Let me guess. You're thankful that First Congregation is helping to save the land.
Exactly. You know, this reminds me of one of Pastor Cheryl's favorite songs.
You mean the one by Woody Woodpecker?
No, the one by Woody Guthrie.
Why don't you share it with us while I go over here?
We sure can, and while you do that, ladies and gentlemen, Annabelle knows
Novitsky.
yes! Ladies and gentlemen, Annabelle Novitsky! This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream world. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that criminal highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land.
I'm going to call up Arnie Ellison. Where did you sit, Arnie? If you will come this way, if you'll start coming this way. And Anita, I'm going to call you up. You guys, you may not realize it, but we have a wonderful poet in our congregation named Anita Blaney. And she spent a couple of Sundays and she put together this poem. And we thought it was very special, so I invited her to read it to you. This is Anita.
All right, this is a living poem and it has a little refrain to it. You're welcome to join in. The refrain is still speaking, still speaking, still speaking to us. Our God is still speaking to us. So here's the first lines of it. Still speaking, still reaching, still coming, still mine, still serving, still loving, and still life's true vine. Still life eternal, still comfort so fresh, still inside me soothing life's rush from all rest. Still speaking, still speaking, still speaking to us. Our God is still speaking to us. Still with us cursing against war's destruction. Still with us building hope's swift resurrection. Still in us knowing of all things green growing. Still with us including all who were left wandering. Still speaking, still speaking, still speaking to us. Our God is still speaking to us. Still feeding the hungry and shielding the sick. Still guarding our bodies with such tenderness. Still holy and worthy of all that we have, of prayers, shouts, songs, dances, and of forsaking our past. Still speaking, still speaking, still speaking to us. Our God is still speaking to us. To those still searching have come words divine from our God still speaking through us to our times. Speak still in First Congo as you have all these years. Through us, love our Memphis as your own kingdom nears.
Cheryl, first of all, we just want to thank you for 25 years of good service. We feel really blessed that you're here, giving us prayers, sermons, guidance, teaching. We're really glad you're here. I feel really blessed to be up here to be able to offer you a little present from the congregation. We were talking about what to give you back in the summer when you were gone. We voted against the typical silver tray, candlesticks, or a cross pin. So we have come up with a gift that acknowledges the silver of the 25th anniversary, but we've also acknowledged your constant wearing of black clothing, combining the silver and black. So here's your present from all the congregation. And it's not that bad. It's a layer.
It almost gets embarrassing at these times because people give a pastor credit for the work that everybody else does, and this congregation, we all do so much, and I think we do it for the love of it, and you feel that beautiful energy all through this. But it's been wonderful to think through 25 years, and I've had so many memories brought back to the surface, and I just really want to thank you for all the gatherings here. I always have this hope, really, that as we look around this space, everybody will see some piece that is them, something that they did, or that represents some commitment they had, or some engagement they had. So this really becomes just our family place, So I want to give tremendous thanks. I have my biological family here at this table, and it's wonderful to have them from Massachusetts and Portland and Washington, D.C., along with Memphis. I want to thank you all that my family grew so much a few years ago. I think left to my own devices, I would be a rumored lesbian, but really just woman, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I want to thank the church for getting Mark and I together. Left to our own devices, I don't know. And I just want to thank you so much. There's just not a lot that I can begin to say that begins to encompass the gratitude. This is an easy, joyous place to be. It's not always easy, but it is constantly joyous. You learn to just say, yeah, sounds great. A lot of things come to bear. So thank you for being who you are. I just am very, very touched, and I especially want to thank the staff that supports me day in and day out, and they take care of my mess-ups and fix things and arrange things and do so much all the time, and we all do that for each other together, so thank you.
And they started playing the song Love Train, and the audience got up and they started dancing the Love Train. And Cheryl was down the street over at Java Cabana listening to Mark play. And after the concert was over, I went down the street and I said, "Oh, Cheryl, it was so cool. They played Love Train and the people were dancing and doing a Love Train." And she went, "There was a Love Train in my sanctuary and I missed it?" Well, Pastor Cheryl, you're not going to miss this Love Train. Take it away.
There are some situations in which words will not do the job. So in our silence, let us give thanks that we have shared this time and this place together as never before and never again. May God's peace go with you and may you go with God. Good night and amen.
Yeah.